Hey everyone, welcome back to Ebony People TV, where we bring you the most inspiring and intriguing stories from across the Igbo community and beyond. Now today's story, this one is shaking table both in Nigeria and Ghana. Have you seen that viral video of a Nigerian man claiming to build an Igbo kingdom in Ghana? Yep, we are talking about His Royal Majesty Eze Dr. Ambassador Chukwudi build Ihenetu, popularly known as Eze Ohazurume 1, the Eze Ndi Igbo Ghana. But who exactly is he? Why is he trending? Is he really building an Igbo kingdom in Ghana? And why are some Ghanaians angry? Let's dive into the full gist. Grab your popcorn because this one is juicy and enlightening.
We're from Amanasi, the eastern part of Ghana.
Yeah, Amanasi.
Much respect to our president, Your Excellency, John Dramani Mahama. I am calling on all the youth in Eastern region, every part of Eastern region. If you know you are living in Eastern region, we have to bring our heads together and start protesting now. Because what is going on in Ghana is something else, and the government is not saying anything about it. The president is finding it likely. We are not finding it likely. The Igbo king must go, and the Igbo people must go.
His Royal Majesty Eze Chukwudi Ihenetu was born in Umudoroha, Igbo, in Wangele local government area of Imo State, Nigeria. He comes from a modest but well-grounded family. His father, Nze Chief Emmanuel Ihenetu, was a teacher, while his mother, Lolo Eugenia Ihenetu, is a businesswoman. Out of 9 children, 7 boys and 1 girl, Chukwudi is the third born and second son. He started his education at Township Primary School in Nsujaba and moved on to Comprehensive Secondary School in Nsujaba for his junior secondary education. Later, he attended Government Technical School in Owerri. As of today, he is also pursuing a course in political science at Lagos State University. Now, here's where the story gets even more interesting. In 1995, Chukwudi moved to Ghana, not as a royal, but as a humble businessman. He began importing spare parts, calculators, and various goods. When he discovered that Ghana had a stable and promising business environment, he decided to settle there permanently. In 1998, he married Liberty Kwano, a Ghanaian woman, and started registering his businesses under the Chi-Bert group of companies, named after him and his wife, Chooks and Betty. Today, that group includes Chi-Bert Limited, Chi-Bert Transport, Chi-Bert Mother Care, Chi-Bert Farms, Chi-Bert Aluminium, West Coast Entertainment, Chi-Bert Oil West Africa, Spark West, which deals in telecom towers and high-tension towers. Wow, that's a lot, right? By all standards, this is a man who came, saw, and truly conquered the business world in Ghana. Now you might be wondering, how does a businessman become a king? Well, in the Igbo tradition, especially in the diaspora, leadership positions like Eze Ndi Igbo are often elective monarchies. And once installed, the position is for life. This allows the monarch to build long-term community projects, support Igbo tradition, and unify the people in foreign lands. The Eze Ndi Igbo is more than just a title, it's a cultural anchor. While some Igbos in the diaspora might shy away from community organizations, they always rally behind the throne. The palace becomes a home for language, culture, storytelling, and yes, even matchmaking. Now the viral part. A video resurfaced online showing Eze Ihenetu talking about plans to build an Igbo village in Ghana, a massive 50 acres land project, roughly 250 plots. According to the clip, the land had allegedly been purchased and would be used to build a kingdom, a sort of Igbo homeland in Ghana. But as you would expect, Ghanaians were not having it. The backlash came swiftly. Many online commentators, bloggers, and even politicians started questioning whether a foreign national should be allowed to establish a kingdom inside Ghana. The narrative became tense. Some said, is he trying to colonize Ghana? Who gave him the land? Is this even legal?
Of the first Igbo town in Ghana, and of course, the first in the world. If you look around the world, apart from in Virginia, they have Igbo village in Virginia. They created it by putting the antiques, the antiquities of Igbo there. You can come there, kind of archive of Igbo. But I'm creating Igbo village, which has never happened in the history of the world among the Igbos in the world. As I'm talking to you, I've acquired 50 acres of land. That is 250 plus of land along the Flower Road. That is at Old Ningo area. along that road. It's right on the road. I acquired 250 plots of land. My reason of acquiring this land is to build Igbo village in Ghana. I call it Amandi Igbo in Ghana. We'll build a village where we're gonna build the palace of Igbo there, a huge palace. We'll build Igbo town hall there with about 2,000 capacity chairs and 100 rooms guest house. The essence of this guest house is most of the times our governors and our Igbo great leaders do come to Ghana. They always go with their entourage. If they come to Ghana, their entourage will see where they will lodge for free of charge, maybe for a day or two. Most of their visits, it doesn't take more than 48 hours or 24 hours. They stay there free of charge, and they know that yes, this is what they have benefited from the Igbos living in Ghana. Again, our people that have accommodation problem and all that will come get there at least for 2 or 3 days before they can get a out of the country, or those that come into the country in one way or the other will have accommodation of 100 rooms guest house. We will also, in the palace of the Igbo, we also have apartment there for special guests like governors and ministers, and in future I know that we the Igbos will provide president in Nigeria, and I know that the president that will rule Nigeria at time to come must be an Igbo man, and one day by the special grace of God he also going to be part of those that are going to lodge at the guest house there in Igbo village. In that Igbo village, my good brother, what I want to do there is we'll create streets there. We'll create streets that will represent the names of the ancient Igbos. We'll create the streets that will bear the name of Sambakwe Street. That's the ex-governor of Imo State. We'll create a street that will bear the name of Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, the first president of Nigeria. We'll create a street that will bear the name of Nzogbo. We'll create a street that will bear, of course, the name of my father also, the man of the Ihenetu, and all the great Igbo leaders that they have gone, and those are present. We'll create streets in their name that will represent them in Igbo village in Ghana. And this Igbo village in Ghana, every Igbo man all over the world have right to come there and buy property. Either you want a plot of land or 2 plots of land to build your dream house. We're also going to build tall buildings of maybe 6th floor or 7th floor. We'll sell them flat by flat. And we will have a single entrance in this Igbo village. When you come in there, you're coming into Igbo village in Ghana. From there, the Igbos will expand. We will build markets there. Igbo market will represent there. Igbo school will be built there. We will create transport section there also. We will create what we call Ezigbo Garden. In Igbo language, you call it Mbala Ezigbo. Ezigbo Garden meaning where we create about 4 plots of land. We use 4 plots of land for that, for Ezigbo Garden, where we're gonna plant yam, plant all the trees, all.
To calm the storm, Ghanaian MP and Foreign Minister Sam Okuzeto Ablakwa stepped into the conversation. He tweeted from his verified Twitter account, "I invited Chukwudi Ihenetu, the gentleman captured in a viral video claiming he intends to establish an Igbo kingdom in Ghana." He clarified that it was an old 2013 interview which he deeply regrets. He assured that he has long abandoned that idea and has not purchased any land for that purpose.
The video you are seeing on the internet that I said will build Igbo village was made 2013. 12 years ago. If you look at my age now, my age then, that time no small baby. And then you can see the video how young I was then 12 years ago. Now, we have no piece of land acquired in Igbo Pram for that project because it did not come to pass. Nowhere in Ghana, we bought land for Igbo village, they announced it tomorrow.
The Eze also tendered a public apology to the president, government, chiefs, and people of Ghana for the confusion and tension caused by the old video. Now here's the thing, whether or not the kingdom was ever a serious plan, one thing is clear. Wherever the Igbo man goes, he builds, he thrives, he contributes, he becomes a beacon of development, not a burden. Eze Ihenetu's story is more than just about royalty. It's about the spirit of the Igbo man in diaspora. From spare parts to the throne room, his journey is proof that culture, how hard work and identity can carry us far, even into royalty. So what do you think about this whole story? Was Eze Ihenetu misunderstood, or did he go too far? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Ebonyi People TV for more eye-opening stories like this one. Until next time, this is your host signing out, reminding you that Igbo spirit will always shine, no matter where it lands.